What's going on, guys? MikeyDC here with Mikey Daily Carry, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Executive Brief by Eberlestock. Just a disclaimer, this was sent to me for review. This is not something I bought with my own money, but if you are interested in it, I do have a link in the description of this video, and it is going for $2.29. It's actually an affiliate link. There's no charge to you if you click into that link when you purchase this bag, but you do help me and the channel out. Now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at the bag. Here it is. All right, so this is the Executive Brief. I have the black color. It does come in a gray and a dry earth. This is 17.2 liters. Now the height is 10 inches, the length is 17.5 inches, and the depth is 6 inches. Now, without anything loaded out in this bag, it's a pretty heavy bag at 3.6 pounds. I'm looking at about maybe 7-10 pounds right now with everything loaded up in here. I'm going to show you exactly what I got in this bag, but I've been using this for the last 2 weeks, and between this and the Fade Brief, this is much larger, like blows it by double the size of the Fade Brief, I gotta say. It does host a lot more things than the Fade Brief, but it's also a very awesome bag. It could be a one and done bag for some folks. For me, I think for what I use it for, I would much rather prefer the Fade Brief. I'll make sure I have some comparison videos in the future between this and that bag, but let's go check out how I have this loaded out. So in the front here, just want to show you a couple features. You have a zipper, and then you also have a Velcro pocket right here, which has another felt line section, really good for glasses, phone, things of that nature. In this top pocket, I have charging banks. I have 1, 2, goes to my thing where 2 is 1, 1 is none. I also have my charger for my batteries for my Sony ZV-1, and I have another set of AirPods in here. That's usually what I got in there. Now you open this flap up, you have 5 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In here, I usually have my charging cables. This pocket right here, I have my Rode Wireless Micro, along with my other Rode Wireless Me I have in there. Damn, holding this is like a workout. And then up here, I have a power outlet or power bank wall power outlet. USB-C, USB-A. I have a see-through mesh pocket here where I keep my work keys. And then in this pocket over here, I have my mesh bag that I talk about all the time, and a couple dongles in that pocket as well. But you have 3 up top, 2 larger ones on the bottom. Small little sign right there that says Executive. That's really cool. Small attention to detail. Goes down, and these actually hook on magnets. In case you're wondering, that's how it looks like there. And that flap hooks on via magnet. On the back side, you have a pass-through, a luggage pass-through. So you open that, you can have that go through the bars of your luggage. Back here is a small pocket itself, and then you have a larger pocket. Now what I like on the Executive Brief that they don't have on the Fade Brief is that it has that Velcro locking. Because I find that sometimes for the Fade Brief, if I load the bag out so much, it'll flare out along with that flap. But this right here is actually held on via Velcro, which is really nice. I like that attention to detail. And in there, it's a real quick like slip pocket I use for my phone, keys, wallet, whatever I just have on me that I just want to throw in there. And then in the main compartment, oh, I also have this section right here. It's high-vis yellow in there, or high-vis orange. That's a CCW compartment. I don't carry to work, but if you ever want to use this and you want to have your CCW in there, you can. Only thing is, it's more of like a ripstop interior. It doesn't have a specific section for Velcro where you can put a holster. So that's kind of a bummer thing. Now let's move on to the interior here. Also, the grab handle actually has this closure, this Velcro closure, which is really nice because you can do that. And then the shoulder strap is a padded rubbery sticky substance, which is nice. You have the really small Eberlestock logo on there. I have this set up the way it is. Then in the main compartment, I have my Nutsac double admin leather pouch. This is my bougie EDC setup. I'm gonna have a video coming out about this soon, inspired by my boy Marine X. I have my camera in here. This is my workhorse, Sony ZV-1. It's just a point and shoot. And then I have my little toolkit. So garage built gear. Recently had this, and a lot of these stuff is kind of repetitive. I had this in my loadout for this Overland Expo that I just did this past weekend. But that's what I have in this main compartment. So this flap right here has this grab handle. Pull that back. This goes back here, and there's a Velcro piece that hooks onto that very end. And you just use it to zip it back up. No problem. Now on the back side, the admin side opens full clamshell. And on this side, I actually have my iPad Pro, which is my workhorse essentially. I also have Velcroed onto the strap that the iPad kind of hooks onto, is my first aid kit. And then on here you have various organization for EDC gear, such as pens, pockets in the back for gum. I also have my nail clippers on there. I have a small notebook section. So it's a very nice admin location for all of my gear. Again, that opens full-on clamshell to give me access to everything in there. A very nice bag, and I do recommend it for guys out there that like wearing messenger bags to work or briefs like so. But it is bigger, so I do got to warn you, much bigger than the Fade brief. So if you're looking for something that's more gray man and less thick, you want to go with a Fade brief. But if you want to host a lot of gear, more gear, I want to say double the gear that you have in a Fade brief, this is your go-to. This is going for $229 on Eberlestock's website. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description of this video on the very bottom. It's going to be an affiliate link. Use that link, no charge to you. You help the boy out. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. My name is Mikey Messina, Mikey Daily Carry. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Walk a path.